Thank you. So, you guys having a good night? Yeah. It's a cool sign you got right there. It's real awesome. Nice ukulele, that thing's green and sparkly. That's crazy. So sick. Yo, nice hand. That's a really good hand right there. Damn. Great looking hand. Man. Yeah, I like your hat. It's pretty cool. I think I have one just like it. It's pretty badass.
We're here with Chris
and Hayden.
Alright, so how are you both doing? For starters.
Pretty good.
I'm doing alright.
Doing pretty
Is this
good.
tour going well?
Yeah.
Sweet. Have you got any like funny stories to tell us?
What was the question?
Any funny stories whilst you've been on this tour? That you get to all sorts, don't you?
Yeah. It's been a lot of funny stuff last night. Tell him, dude.
No, I
Show him,
just
bro.
had one of those nights.
Let him know.
You're just like, what the hell happened? You know? That was one of those nights.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I had a good time. I passed out. I got the spins. I got the fucking spins.
Yeah,
so
one of my
hard.
friends actually went to one of your shows like last night.
Nice.
So it was awesome stuff.
Sweet. Yeah.
So how was it growing up in Joplin? Like how was the music scene down there?
It was cool. It was like a small town, you know. And then once I got into music, like the hardcore metal scene was pretty dominant in our small town. That's what pretty much everybody listened to, you know. And I think it's probably still kind of that way.
Yeah. Well,
The heavy scene's kind of dead though. It's just a bunch of scene kids like thinking that they're tough, you know. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's kind of half and half. Like, of course, the metal scene's kind of dominant, but then there's also like the folk and like country, like rock.
Yeah, there's like a pretty good like coffee shop kind of scene. You know what I mean? Like a lot of like acoustic acts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's kind of where NeverShout kind of got its start. I started playing on mic nights and shit.
Do you play that much now?
Do I play what?
Do you play in your hometown much now?
From time to time. I mean, we don't really, you know, there's no real venue there anymore.
But it's nice to go back home though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love being home. We have one more day on this tour and then we get to go home.
Just gotta get to that flight.
We've been gone for 6 fucking weeks and we just want to go the fuck home.
Don't get us wrong, like, this is fun, but
Yeah, we're just
ready.
I feel like it's one of those days where you just want to go the fuck home.
You know?
So you started in 2007, September 2007. So how did you have any like struggles to be where you are now?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just like, it's mostly like, it's just like everyday struggles, you know what I mean? It's like the same struggles that anyone else has in any, you know, any lifestyle. You know, it's not anything like too crazy. It's just motivation and, you know what I mean? It's like mostly just like regular internal struggles is what I've faced the most. Mostly just growing up, you know, and figuring out what you want and what you don't. Who you want to be.
Change anything that you've would you change anything over the past few years? No.
Yeah, no way, man.
You can't change anything, because if you think about changing something, then it's just, you know, it takes you away from the moment where you're truly at. It takes you away from the reality that you're
Focus on the past, you know, just being in the now.
I mean, you achieved a huge success on MySpace. How was it like getting your stuff out to as many people as you could? Did you find it really hard? Like, did you have to play loads of shows and just spread your music everywhere with the MySpace? And was it pretty easy for people to kind of come to you?
I mean, it was fairly easy, you know what I mean? Like, I just wrote songs and put them up and, you know, finally got a manager and started getting on some shows and, you know, I mean, it definitely takes a lot of hard work and you have to stay every day, you have to just keep staying on the mission, you know what I mean, to getting your music out there and playing music as a career. You know, you can't be lazy, but at the same time, it's pretty easy if you just put your mind to it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I heard you write like a song a day or something to keep your mind going and just stay in the music.
Yeah, I don't really write like songs a day anymore. I write like a lot of electronica stuff. I've been kind of training in that. Training for a journey.
Writing a song, essentially.
Yeah, I guess that is a song.
It's a song.
It's a weird ass song, but it's a song.
Weird song, but it is a song.
So, what inspirations went into your debut mini album, What Is Love?
I don't know, I guess my parents were getting a divorce, and I just broke up with a girlfriend I've been dating on and off for about 2 years, and I don't know, a lot of like just questioning like the world and questioning what's going on and who I am, and you know, what is love, like the title in itself kind of sums it up. It's just like big question, sort of. That's where I was at. I set question marks all around my head like a cartoon.
So how does it differ to your second studio album, Harmony?
Harmony was very coffee driven. I just drank lots of coffee, and I just drank a lot of coffee. It was inspired by coffee and bad decisions of haircuts. I remember one day I just cut off, like I gave myself a mohawk, and I was like, damn it.
Is that the haircut that you had for the album cover?
No, on the cover, that's where I cut off my mohawk, because I was like, I don't want a fucking mohawk.
I think everybody goes to that mohawk stage.
Yeah, I went through that in 8th grade too. I don't know why I didn't learn from that, but.
So a lot of people look up to you as obviously a fantastic and genuine musician. It's like your music's different from everybody else, and you seem to tell a story that comes across in like such a magical way. So like, what musician do you look up to yourself?
I look up to my dad a lot as a musician, because whenever I was a kid, I always saw him playing. I mean, I guess that was my first real taste of music. You know, when you see my dad jam in the living room or jam at church and shit. So I don't know. I like him a lot, and I like a lot of Dylan too. Dylan's kind of stuck with me in the long run. You know, I've gone through a lot of musical phases, but Dylan is always kind of there as like a backbone to what I listen to, I guess.
So could you like describe your live show to somebody who has never heard you before?
Well,
they could just look on YouTube, but say.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's been changing lately. Like about 6 months ago, it was probably super jammy, super jam bandy, like kind of big bandish sounding. Like we had, you know, Hayden with an auxiliary, like bongos and like other percussion stuff, and then harmonies, and then we had Dustin on keyboards and Nathan on drums and stuff. But for this tour, we're just we have it stripped down. It's just me on electric guitar and Hayden on drums. So it's like, I don't know, it's okay.
I mean, at the beginning of the tour, we had a full band. But it was a 4-piece. It was Caleb on guitar, Taylor on bass, myself on drums, Chris playing electric, singing. So yeah, it was pretty still like rock and roll.
Yeah, now it's just like.
Now it's just a 2-piece.
It's okay.
It's something.
I mean, it's not my favorite thing we've done. But it's not my least favorite.
So I heard you was like kind of going away from the name NeverShoutNever, but then you decided to just stick with it. Is that right?
I think so.
Are you still like in the process of thinking like new names and stuff?
Yeah.
What gonna be your own name?
You never know.
We never know what we're gonna do with the name. Maybe we'll put a period instead of an exclamation point, or let's put a question mark at the end.
Is there never
Never shout never.